Yes, I've got the gospel to preach. You know, every time we come on air, we always try to give you something, leave you with something that'll add value to your life in one way or another. And that's why I can tell you all about adding value in your environment and where you are. Because everybody's trying to get ahead. Everybody's looking for promotion. Everybody wants to do better. Everybody's looking for the next level in life. But unfortunately, in waiting for the next level of life, so many people are complacent about where they are. People are comfortable where they are because they just, I don't know, it's like we wait for something to lift us out of where we're going. And sometimes we work really hard, but hard work isn't enough. You have to work smart. And that's what adding value is. So I just want to encourage people that wherever you are, whether you're a waiter or whether you're, you know, pumping petrol at the service station, how are you doing it with a difference? How are you different from your colleagues? If you're at a restaurant or if you even run your own food place where you're cooking food on the side of the road or whatever it is, what is it besides the food that's going to make me come back to you? Because if you're adding some type of value, if you're polite, if you're giving me good customer service, if there's something extra you're giving me, I'm more inclined to come back to you. Even if the food down the road is better tasting, chances are I'll come back to you because you gave me an added experience. Because we live in an era where people are no longer paying for services, people are now paying for value. So what is it you're doing differently? So besides that, you're going to attract more people towards you. The most important thing is that you're actually going to attract, I want to call it an angel towards you. And what I mean by an angel, so you often hear about angel investors, for example, in young businesses, in startup companies. Angels are the people who have the necessary platforms, resources, means to take us to where we're trying to go. So if you're pleasant or if you're adding something extra special to whatever it is you're doing, and like I say, even if you're pumping petrol, but if you're doing it with the right attitude, and if you're offering to, you know, wipe my windscreen or something, if there's something different about you, it may actually get my attention, and in that place I may be in a position to ask you, listen, what did you study? Because a lot of people who are doing these jobs didn't necessarily, you know, it's not what they intended to do with their lives. There's a lot of people who hold degrees, who hold diplomas, who are, you know, serving food in restaurants, or, you know, who are doing things that they never expected they'd be doing. But if you're doing it with the right kind of attitude and charisma, then it's highly likely that if you catch my attention, I might say, oh, tell me about yourself. And you're going to say, oh, I studied such and such and such. And I might just say, listen, do you know what? Please give me your details. And when an opportunity comes about, I'm going to think about it. So it's all about attitude, having the right attitude towards our work, not doing work begrudgingly. We often forget about service, character, personality, the extra intangible things that aren't on your CV, but they're actually the things that separate you from the next guy and will single you out when it's time for a promotion in life, or when it's time for, you know, for people to invest in you. And
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
All right.